Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I have done a favorites video, so I figured why not do another one. So today's video is going to be all of the products and the items that I've been loving in the month of February. And because I haven't done one in actually quite a while, I want to say it's been like 4 or 5 months, it's kind of products that I've been using over the last couple months, but obviously they got some really good use in the month of February. So I have actually quite a few products. Some of them are beauty, some of them are lifestyle, some of them are just, there's a whole bunch of different categories. So since I have quite a few, we're just gonna jump straight in and let's get to it. So we're going to start with beauty, and the first thing that I am going to talk about this month is the Badescu. This is the new facial spray. This is the facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. This smells so good. You can really smell that orange blossom, and it smells so good. I think this came out right around the Christmas time, I want to say. I picked this up right after Christmas. Ulta, for some reason, only sells this size bottle in store. This is a 4 fluid ounce. I normally get the 8 ounce bottle. But all in all, I really enjoy this. If you know me, I enjoy all of their facial sprays, the aloe and cucumber, the rose water, and the lavender. And this one I love to use as kind of like a midday, kind of afternoon pick-me-up. So during the winter here, it's so cold that my skin is so dry, but my skin's dry all year round. So it's not like that's an issue, or that's, you know, different now that I'm living here in Ohio. But I like to use this kind of like midday, and it really does give my skin a good pick-me-up. It just brings the moisture back into my skin, and the orange blossom in there, you know, citrus is supposed to be energizing, and so for me, I really feel like if I'm just like tired and I'm exhausted, like it's like 2 or 3 o'clock that hits, especially with a toddler that's not napping anymore. 2 or 3 o'clock, I'll go and spray this on, and I'm like, that kind of citrus scent like kind of wakes me up. So I really think that this is a really good addition to their facial spray line, and I highly recommend it. Okay, next beauty item. I actually got the same day I bought the facial spray, and I've not been able to put this down. I use it every single day. This is the ColourPop eyebrow pencil. I have mine, or this is the ColourPop Brow Boss. That's what it is, but it's an eyebrow pencil. It is a very small, you know, fine tip on one side, and then on the other side you have the spoolie. I use this in the shade Taupe, and this is the perfect shade match to my skin, or to my hair, my skin. The perfect shade match to my hair, and I love it. It makes my eyebrows look so natural. It is so easy to use. I used to use the Anastasia Brow Pot, or Dip Brow, and I loved it, but it took so long to do my eyebrows, and this is just so easy. And this is actually my second one since right after Christmas. So one lasted me about 2 months, and I would say I probably used it 5 out of the 7 days a month. So this actually lasts a long time, and the best thing is it's only $5. And now that Ulta carries ColourPop, it is so nice, because now I can actually try more of their products without having to order. I am one that I hate paying shipping, I really do. And so now that they are available in store, I'm excited, and I definitely will not be going back. This will be my go-to brow product. I've officially changed, and this is amazing. Go check it out. Okay. Next one, I think this has been in my last few videos, and I'm in love with it. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is in the lightest shade Porcelain. So this foundation has been amazing. I love it. I don't know what took me so long to try it, because obviously this is not a new product, but it's new to me and I love it. Absolutely love it. I've gone into detail in another video before, so I'm not going to go into too much detail because I do have a few more things to get through, but highly recommend this. It just works wonders on my skin and lasts all day. Okay, in that same line, I think I've mentioned this in another video as well, but this is the Photo Focus Face Primer, the Dewy one. This has been amazing. Again, my face is dry, and so my skin just did not look good with a foundation. It didn't matter what foundation I tried, and I was like, what can I do? And I tried this under each of my foundations, and this has really helped my skin not look cakey, and it just helps my foundation stay on, and it just looks really pretty. And especially with the dry skin, having that luminous kind of dewy look to it really helps. During the day, my skin just looks so much healthier, and it has a natural like glow to it, which I'm absolutely loving. And it probably helps that I have switched pretty much my entire makeup routine to pretty much all cream products, because that's just working for my skin right now. A lot of the powder products aren't doing it. Some of them I'll use here and there, and they will work good, but right now, dewy cream, just putting as much moisture into my skin to make it look natural and give it that natural glow is what I've been doing right now. And this has been a major help to my makeup routine, and I think this is only like $5. So highly recommend this if you have dry skin. Now, if you have oily skin, the dewy one might not be for you, but I think they have a matte one. I just personally haven't tried it, but I love the dewy one. It's fantastic for my dry skin. Okay, now that I say that I've been going cream because it just helps my skin look so natural, I do have two powder products because I have been using them quite a bit when I do want to reach for powder. When I reach for powder, these are what I reach for, and I love them. The first one is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination Powder. Now, this powder has been amazing. I have finally hit pan on it, so I have been using it quite a bit. I use this when I don't want to use a foundation or anything like that. I'll throw on some concealer, just spot conceal under my eyes and do what I need to do, and then I will just throw this powder on, and it just gives my skin a nice wash, a nice color. It doesn't make my skin look too cakey. It's just a nice powder if you want minimal makeup. You just want a nice kind of even base to your skin, but you don't want to put too much effort in. So like if I'm just going to the store, or if I'm taking Jack to the children's museum and I'm like, okay, it's not a day for a full face, then this has been a perfect product for that. Again, I don't use it every day because I'm trying not to do too much of the powder products. But if you don't want powder but you want something illuminating that's not a foundation, I would try the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, the illuminating one, if you have dry skin. I have that. I meant to grab it for this video, but apparently I didn't. But that has also been a great one if I don't want a full full coverage foundation or something. That works really good. It gives a good glow, natural look. So I love both of those. But this powder, if you are looking for more of a non-drying, this is an illuminating one, so you do get a little bit of a glow for it. So highly recommend this. It is a little bit more pricey, but I think it's worth it. If you are willing to spend it, I think it is a good product. Okay, and this is the last makeup item. This is the last powder product, but this is the Tarte's Park Avenue Princess. Now this is all contour and powder. And I love this. When I want to warm up the face or reach for a powder bronzer, this is amazing. And this I feel like is a really good one to travel with, because for me, I don't like traveling with a lot of like little products like, you know, a bronzer and a blush and everything this size. I just feel like it's just harder traveling with a whole bunch of these. So picking up this palette and maybe one eyeshadow palette to take, because this you can have, you know, your setting powders if you need it, or your bronzers for whatever you need. You can use these as eyeshadows as well. So I feel like this palette is really good to use for multiple things. It has a really large mirror that works really good for travel. So all of these bronzers are gorgeous. I love them. So highly recommend this. I think this was about $45, I want to say, roughly. But totally worth it if you are into contouring and all that. I think that this is a great palette to have. Okay, I have only one thing of skincare, one skincare item. Well, there's multiple, but it's all the same thing. So this past month, I've really gotten into sheet masks. I love doing face masks, but what are they? The ones that you would get in pots, like, you know, just like cream masks. I'm not a huge fan of. I find them very messy, and then having to take them off and, you know, scrub them off and everything. My face gets really sensitive, really red. And so I was trying to find some sheet masks I like. And I finally did. I actually found them on Amazon. Like a whole bunch of them. So these are, they say Dermal. I'm not sure what the company is because I believe it's in Korean. I don't know. It's a different language. I will link them down below. But I got a set of 24 of them for about $15. And I have been loving them. I have been using a few a week, like 2 or 3, and I have been loving them. I definitely can tell a difference. Like when I am breaking out, I will use one of their soothing masks, because each one, you know, they have different names and different things, but on each one of them, if you look like right here, they have what they are meant for. So like this one is firming, moisturizing, and mild. And then the gold one is for brightening, moisturizing, and health. So each one tells you what each one is meant to target. And so the ones that are soothing, I'm trying to see if I can find one, or if I've used them all. I've been breaking out quite a bit lately. Here we go. So like the charcoal, it says soothing on it, and I use the soothing ones when I break out, and I can definitely tell the next day that the size of the breakouts have gone down, the redness has reduced, all of that. You know, there's brightening ones, and I can tell if my skin is feeling dull. My skin does look a little bit healthier, a little bit brighter and stuff when I do use them. There's moisturizing ones, like the one I just showed you in the beginning. The moisturizing, when I feel like my skin is just like super dry, I will use the moisturizing, and it is fantastic. I love them. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like them, but I loved them. I've loved every single one that I've used. They're so easy. And the serums, okay, and I have 2 cleaning products. They're the same thing, just different scents. But if you saw, I want to say it was like a month and a half ago, I don't know, it was in the past. I can link it down below. But the Smartly brand review video, I mentioned the all-purpose cleaner, so I'm going to mention them again because these are different. This is the Meadow scent, and this is Citrus Grove, and I love both of these. In those videos, in that video, you know that I loved their all-purpose cleaner. It cleaned really good. I'm just not a huge fan of the Ocean scent, but the Meadow and the Citrus Grove are both They smell so good, they clean so good, and it's springtime, or it's coming into springtime. So it is these are the perfect scents for this time of year. So the last thing I'm going to talk about might seem a little weird. I'm going to consider this kind of like lifestyle, electronics, whatever. So for my birthday, I got the Nintendo Switch from my in-laws because it's something I haven't really mentioned before, but I do like playing video games. Not like the shoot 'em up, not like, you know, Assassin's Creed and Fortnite and stuff like that. I'm not into those kind of games. I, for the life of me, cannot play those games and survive at any point. But Animal Crossing was announced last year, right before my birthday, and if you're a video game person or someone in your family knows Nintendo games, Animal Crossing is a huge one. It is such a fun game to play, and so I was obsessed and I was so excited. So my in-laws bought me the Switch. So highly recommend it. If you like video games, if you're not a huge video game person but you want to play, the Switch is the system for you. I love it. So the Nintendo Switch, you can play on the go, or you can actually hook it up to a TV and it can become a, you know, in-home console. You can play on a large TV, and it is, I love it. I play both, because sometimes, you know, when my son wants to watch TV and doesn't want to spend time with me, I will sit there and I'll just play my game or whatnot, or my son actually likes to try to play with me. So I love the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to kind of go through some games that I think that I love and I think that are great for family or whatnot. So one of the first games I think is a great family game is the Super Mario U Deluxe, or Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. This is a game that you can play 4 people, but it's just a really good Super Mario Brothers game. And if you are a Nintendo fan, you know you cannot go wrong with the Super Mario Brothers game because it's just fun. It is just hours of fun, family, it's a family friendly time, and I just love it. And the Nintendo Switch, the joysticks come off, and each one one person can play. So you can get you can connect a total of 4 of these. So 4 family members can play at a time, and I love that aspect. So I believe this game you can play 4 people on this game. It's fantastic. I can link some of the Nintendo trailers down below. I can link, like, if I can find any of the trailers. I'm sure I can. They're all over YouTube and everything, so I can link the trailer so you can see. But this game, highly recommend. It just came out January and it's amazing. It is like a remake. This version was on the Wii, and then another version was on the Wii U, and they combined them from one new game, but totally worth it in my opinion. I love it. Next one is for anybody in your family. It doesn't matter who, because I actually love this game. If you have a Pokemon fan in the family, Pokemon Let's Go. I have the Eevee version. I'm almost completely done with the game. I'm at the last portion, and I loved it. I've never played a Pokemon game before, and when I got the Switch, this came out in November. I got the Switch back in September, and they said if you had never played Pokemon, this would probably be a really good introductory game. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it, because I remember growing up, what 90s kid didn't watch or, you know, watch Pokemon or have the Pokemon cards. I had all the cards. Like, it was a thing for me. I was like, you know what? Let's pick it up and let's try it. I loved it. Love it. My son loves this game. He will sit there and play it with me for hours. It is so much fun. He gets so excited when you get to catch the Pokemon, and when you get to battle, it's really fun. And when you battle, it's not violent at all. In my opinion, I don't think there's much violence in this game. It's just kind of a fun game, and you can play 2 people on this game, so 2 people can play. So I really think this is good for kids. Like, if you have sons or daughters that just want to play, I think this is a really great game. There's also a Let's Go Pikachu version. I got Eevee because, let's face it, she's adorable. Yep, I picked it because of that, but great game. Okay, next one. I used to play this on the Wii way back when, like years and years ago. But this is the Lego Harry Potter collection. And if you know me, I love Harry Potter. You can probably see them actually behind me. I have shelves. I think I have 2 shelves full of Harry Potter here. And I love Harry Potter. Lego games are just so much fun. For kids, for my age, my husband's uncle that lives in town loves this. And so any age can play Lego, and it's just an all-around fun time. You can play up to 2 people on this game. It's just a fun game. Hours and hours of fun. I've beat both years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. These are 2 games combined in one. I have beat both of them, but once you beat it, you still have to go further to complete the game 100%, and that's what I'm doing right now. So much fun. Love this game. I cannot recommend Lego games enough, but the Harry Potter is my favorite. Okay, another kind of like family-friendly party game is Super Mario Party. This game is so much fun. So when my mom and her family were here for my son's 2nd birthday, we played this game for literally hours. It is so much fun. It is kind of like a board game inside of a video game. It's just super, super fun. You can play as teams, battle against each other. There's a whole bunch of mini games in here that you play. It is just family friendly time. It is just, it's a blast. We were, you know, there was friendly or bantering. I don't know. We were kind of like, you know how you get like when you play games with your family, you're like, ah, you're cheating, no, you're cheating. It was so much fun. Like we were just laughing and arguing and yelling at the TV. It was just an all-around great time. Can't recommend this one enough. You can play up to 4 people on this, and the more people you have, the better. So much fun. Okay, and if you are a Nintendo fan, you probably have heard of this game so much, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Mario Kart. This is Deluxe 8 for the Switch. I'm sure you've heard of Mario Kart over the years. I've played it for years and years and years, and I got this. This is the first game I got on my Switch. I love it. Playing by yourself or with family, you can play up to 4 people on Mario Kart. It is just an overall great game. It doesn't matter how many times they've come out with this game. If they continue for the next 20 years putting this game out, I will continue to buy it because you can't go wrong with Mario Kart. And this one combines all of the other tracks from all of the other versions before, so there are so many options on this game, just hours and hours of family-friendly time. Just fantastic. The next game I got for the Switch, this was actually the 2nd game I got out of all of them. I got Mario Kart for my birthday, and then on my birthday I purchased this game for myself as a birthday present, and this is Super Mario Odyssey. So this was the Nintendo game that Nintendo released for the Switch. They always have like this big release of a Nintendo game when they come out with a new console, and this was it. And this game did not disappoint. I could not put this game down. I literally think I played this for days after I got it. I beat it, I think, within the first week, but I loved it. But the thing is, it's another one of those games that you beat it and you aren't done. You still have to do things after you have completed the game. So, and I'm still haven't beat this. There are so many moons to collect in this, but it is such a fun game. Again, you can play 2 players on this. The 2-player game or aspect, my husband and I tried to play, and it wasn't as fun. I didn't enjoy it, so I've enjoyed this game solo by myself. Now there are some things I'm not as video game, how would I say it? I'm not very good at getting some things, so sometimes I get frustrated and I have to call my husband in and he has to, you know, get the moon or whatnot for me. But overall, great game, so much fun. I love it. There's so much to do. The different worlds to this game is really cool. There's just a lot to do and I love it. Now that I've rambled on so long about video games and other things, that is it. Those are all of my items that I have been loving this month and the last couple months. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe. I'm going to continue to put out favorites every month. I do cleaning videos, lifestyle videos. So there's a lot coming. I am trying to vamp up my channel and get a lot more videos out. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, I will see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.